Hi guys, welcome back to the Maresa Ng official channel where we help businesses to grow. So in my earlier video, we talked about why freelancers and outsourced companies can help you to grow. You have freelance companies like digital marketing companies, human resource, payroll outsourcing companies, photographers, writers, bookkeepers, accountants. These are all freelancers and outsourced companies, and sometimes it makes so much more sense to outsource the work instead of have someone full-time. And we talked about that in the last video, because if you hire someone that runs a company that you can outsource to, they have their own team, they just get paid to do exactly what you want them to do, and they're also experts in their field. There's so many important reasons why a freelancer would be more beneficial to your business in order to grow versus having someone full-time. But I know a lot of people that have so many challenges with hiring freelancers and outsourced companies as well. There are some nightmares out there. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but here is where I really like this video to be able to help you with how to get more success with this extended team. So here it goes. So these are the few things that I've done in order to get more success with outsourced companies, and we use a ton of them over here at Action Coach, and also freelancers as well. But the first thing that I do is to manage expectations. So managing expectations is a very, very important conversation. Why? In your first meeting, that meeting has got to be very, very clear requirements. What exactly do you want them to do? And sometimes you got to write it down. The business owners and the CEOs are not going in with bullet points that can be referred to, and most of the time you hire someone to do stuff, but they end up understanding something entirely different, and we have to take responsibility on that. So bullet point exactly what you want them to do. And in managing the expectations, I also do this, because I've had a lot of experience working with many different photographers, many different digital marketing companies, many different payroll outsource companies. You've got many different types, and I've referred even some of those to my clients. I've had some really good ones and I've had some really poor ones. But when I manage expectation, this meeting is about telling them the challenges that I've had with working with similar companies in the past, and I get them to tell me how they solve those problems. So in essence, I'm trying to understand, if I had those problems before, are you gonna give me the same problems? But you're managing expectations, and that's the first most important thing when you start working with an extended team. And number two, and this is something a lot of business owners don't do, you have to measure their work. Just the same like how you'd have KPIs to measure the performance of your employees. Sometimes we don't do that. We skip that when we work with the extended team. But it's also just the same to have ratios, have numbers that you're gonna look at. Ask them, what can you expect from leads generated? What is going to be the acquisition cost for each lead? What is the budget that I'd expect? What is the timeline you deliver a certain set of accounts? Are you gonna get it to me by the 5th? Are you gonna get it to me by the 8th? But it's truly important to be able to set those things, and sometimes we overlook that, or we think that we don't need it. These guys ought to know what to do, so I'll let them tell me. But as a business owner, we also have to set some of those key performance indicators so that we know what to expect from our outsourced team and our freelancers. They're still part of our team, and in order for us to know how to work well with them, there's got to be some of those guidelines as well. And number three, this is a totally big one, and I learned this the hard way as well. But when you work with freelancers or when you work with outsourced companies, sometimes we don't give enough feedback. We don't give enough feedback regularly. If you treat them as your own employee, you'll be giving them feedback all the time. But when they're an outsourced company, you think that they know what to do, and you get truly upset with them when they mess up. And you terminate the service versus give them feedback. Tell them, this is how you could work with us better. This is where the information is falling through the cracks. This is where we're disappointed with you. This is where our employees are kind of getting into a lot of conflict and misunderstanding with you. And take the time to every now and then give some good feedback regularly. So guys, if you really want to also know more, I've got a good step-by-step. If you just click into the info section of this video, you can download my guide on how to manage your extended team. Yeah, and of course, these are some ways forward. A lot of businesses are struggling with growing big teams that are all full-time. Again, ask yourself, do you need someone full-time? Is there enough scope? Or if there's very little scope at the beginning, just outsource it or get someone freelance to do it, get someone part-time to do it. That's really okay until the scope really kind of grows and you're gonna go, whoa, I need someone full-time. Then you hire someone else. But guys, remember this, if you're gonna hire too many full-timers, it's gonna again be actually defeating your purpose of generating more profitability. So remember this, guys, because it's about a great business and a great life. Because being in business is about more life. So watch where your profitability goes, and I will see you next week.